This interim judgment by the three-member Supreme Court bench is not just disappointing, but it is as fanciful and absurd as Justice Pardiwala's judgment. They have asked for all animals to be taken out of public institutions like sports grounds, hospitals, bus stops, railways, education institutions. Now, on the face of that, it seems to be okay. Hospitals should or should not have dogs. But it clashes completely with the rest of governance. For instance, UGC has just 3 months ago sent an order out for all institutions, all educational institutions, to have an animal welfare society in each institution so that they can look after their resident animals, birds, or whatever they have. Now, this clashes with that. The IIT people all over India have protested in the court itself, saying we manage our dogs perfectly. We don't want to lose them. JNU has got 400 dogs, not a single bite. They are managed perfectly. You're going to take those 400 out? Now the point is, as Justice Pardiwala said, oh, take out the dogs. These judges have gone even further. When you take out these dogs from all these places, where will you put them? The best that will happen is that you throw them onto the road, because there's no place to keep them at all. As we saw in the Justice Pardiwala judgment, that each city will require between 15 to 20,000 crores to then manage institutions to put dogs in. So what will happen at the best? Dogs will be thrown out from hospitals, from educational institutions raising from kindergarten onwards. And then what? They come onto the road. When they come onto the road, they're going to affect everybody else. Where they were being beautifully managed in each educational institution, now they will be roaming on the streets, begging for food from passers-by. Is that what the judges want? Then, within 2 weeks, everybody has to construct walls. This is an India of walls. We just take out and put ourselves into silos instead of living with animals. You please tell me how you can make a wall around a bus stop or a wall around a railway station. Because to keep dogs out, you will have to build walls of 5 feet. So you build 5 feet walls around every bus stop in India. That's like 1 crore bus stop walls on every railway station. And then how do people get through? Because when people get through, animals get through. So how is this practical in the slightest? You know, I simply cannot understand how people in power and people who never get out onto the street can just simply do acha chumantar kalikantar, let us get rid of the animals. Sometimes it's cows from highways. Who puts cows on highways? They go there themselves. But how do you remove cows from highways? Every single animal is to be removed from every single human encroachment. Then where will they live? This particular judgment has created so much confusion, because all right, all the hospitals now will throw their dogs out, and then what? All these schools, and how many schools are there? Over 1 crore. They will throw their dogs out, and then what? All the sports stadia who have 2, 3, 5 dogs because they're fed by athletes, they will get out, then what? And all of them will come onto the street, because in all this time, government has not even started making a single center. What the 3 judges could have done was to emphasize and order the government to put in money for the ABC program and give a timeline that in 1 year from now, every single one of the 700 districts has to have an ABC center, trained NGOs, and work. But they haven't done what was sensible. You want to reduce the number of dogs, this is the only way to do it. Not throwing them out from here and throwing them out from there and sending them somewhere. It doesn't work. It's never going to work. It's quite frightening as to the level of ignorance that someone in power can show, and how these strange Chumantar Kalikantar judgments can affect normal life. Now we are all in total confusion, and I feel sorry for the old people and the children who will have to walk on the roads along with dogs that have been thrown out of institutions and have no idea where their food is coming from. So you have just made human life much more insecure.